Welcome back to the world of finance and investing. As I have been pointing out over last many months, I expected a heavy wave of selling in the second week of August and continuing right until the first week of October. This indeed has happened. Dow Jones Industrial Average has corrected by over 6% in a short span of 3 weeks. Major emerging market indices have also fallen dramatically. The currencies are also in a state of free fall, particularly those of Brazil, Indonesia, India, and this has sent terrors across the world. Should you, as an investor, be worried? Of course, you should be. Is this just a short term phenomenon? No, I don't think so. The Fed buys quantitative purchase has been unleashing a wave of liquidity all over the world. And this is now beginning to come to a standstill, with Fed giving indications that its tapering of its bond purchase program is about to begin very shortly. Although there is a great amount of uncertainty whether this would happen in the month of September, I believe it is more than clear that the tapering of the bond purchase program is indeed going to start in September and going to continue till the middle of 2014. This would lead to a change in the asset allocation of many portfolio managers across the world, with bond yields in United States going or creeping towards 3% and above. There is less incentive to remain in emerging markets, and naturally money is coming back into the developed world, particularly the United States of America. This is going to lead to some unintended consequences. Bond yields in emerging markets have been rising quite dramatically. I believe now this will lead to a rise in yields in the peripheral Eurozone countries as well and bring in further problems for the Eurozone. Eurozone was just about to recover and come out of recession, but a spike in the peripheral Eurozone country bond yields will once again bring pressure on the Eurozone, and suddenly this will nip the growth that we are suddenly beginning to see in the Eurozone in its bud. This will again put pressure on Germany, Italy, and their bond yields could also go up as a consequence. Another important consequence of this is that growth in the emerging world will begin to stall, because as their bond yields keep going up, the growth rates will start coming down. They've already been coming down in countries like China, India, Brazil, and are expected to go down even further. This slowdown that we could expect to see in the world, in the emerging market world, will have great consequence for US companies as well. Some of the companies like Coca-Cola, IBM have more than 55 to 60% of their revenues from the rest of the world, that is ex USA. Naturally, as the rest of the world begins to slow, this will definitely impact the revenues of American companies. And this in turn will then impact the profitability of the companies, because they are eventually listed on the US stock exchanges, and they will really suffer tremendously because the profitability will lead to lower valuations. In any event, I believe that the markets overshoot, and tremendous wave of selling that has started will continue for the next fortnight for sure, and after which the intensity may reduce, but the selling will nonetheless continue till the first week of October. Investors in such a scenario would be very well advised not to nimble, not to go and buy stocks at this point of time, but to wait till the entire period of downside in stocks, commodities, currencies is over, and to start nibbling only after the first week of October, by which some sense of sanity is in my opinion, expected to return in the world financial markets, stocks, bonds, commodities. So, investors should wait out this period, wait out for the better opportunity, which I believe will emerge sometime in October. Until then, completely keep out of all financial markets, commodity markets, currency markets, and enjoy the ride thereafter, which will definitely emerge. Take care. Happy investing. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.